Hello everybody, welcome back for another review. This time in front of me I have one of the issues of the Eaglemoss Batman Automobilia collection. This one just happens to be issue number 84, the Batmobile from Batman Returns. I am not a subscriber to this collection specifically, but I cherry pick certain issues out of the collection that I am interested in getting, and the two Keaton mobiles are definitely on my top list as far as the Batmobiles that I'm interested in, along with a couple of the other ones that appeared in various comics that I've read over the years. Anyhow, just like the Star Trek Starships collection, this one comes with a magazine and a model. Instead of a ship, it's a car, of course. And so I'll put this aside for a moment and get to the magazine, which is very small. Alright, unlike the Star Trek Starships collection, these magazines are not very thick. But there's information in here nonetheless. So mine's a little crinkled because it was wrapped in plastic, of course. And there is a nice image, an awesome image of the Batmobile on the cover there, as well as some neat little pictures of the inside and so on. This is from Batman Returns. This Batmobile is actually slightly different than the one that was in the '89 Batman, but not by much. So you turn the page and you have a little section here, table of contents in the corner there, and Eaglemoss copyright and office information. And here is what looks like a brief history of the Batmobile from the Batman Returns movie. I recognize this art as being from the comic adaptation that DC put out back when the movie came out. And here is a little brief history about that as well. Turn the page, and this looks like this is a gatefold opening up kind of thing. And here is that comic adaptation that I mentioned previously. You might be able to find it at a comic shop for 99 cents or something, but it's definitely worth picking up if you can find it. It's an awesome read, and the art is spectacular. And as you can see, these are scenes from that issue, and it is great. This looks like the concept art or the schematics, which is very similar to the one that the Penguin was using to describe to Catwoman what he wanted to do to the Batmobile. And it opens up, and you get a very nice centerfold that tells you where all the components are, cutaway design, shows you where things are, what they do, and a little bit about them. This is a very, very, very nice. Just kind of looking through it here. And then it closes and folds up like that. And there is another section, history in the making. I guess this is a magazine filler. Just talks about various aspects of Batman's career in the comic books and various storylines, etc. And it talks about more like some of the Elseworlds tales, which is kind of nice. And on the back, it just talks about what the next issue would be if you're a subscriber to the collection, much like the Star Trek Starship collection. That's kind of neat. So yeah, that rounds up the Batmobile from Batman Returns magazine. So let me get to the model itself. So, unlike the Star Trek Starships collection, these come in these plastic cases. From the looks of things, the model is actually screwed into the base, which is nice. And it comes with what looks like a holographic diorama or background. In this case, this looks like the circus tent from the beginning of the movie. And it has a case that goes on top with the symbol of Batman there. And I believe this comes off like that. Mine is kind of there. So as you can see, there's a holographic little thing there, which serves as a nice background if you want to display it, which is cool. And here is the Batmobile itself. Very, very, very nice detail, I have to say. As if you've seen the movie, you will remember that Batman activated these little bars that tripped some of the Joker's circus gang. I mean the Penguin circus gang. And you can see the bat symbol on the center of the tires, which is very nice. A very nice touch, what I've always wanted since I was a kid. Got some very nice detailing there. Of course, the lights are plastic, which is awesome. The window of the Batmobile, of course, is clear plastic, much like the warp nacelles from the Star Trek Starships collection. And if you can see in between, the model is actually bolted to the stand, to this base, so it doesn't fall. It's just kind of firmly in place there. If you want to unscrew it, you can. You'll need a very small screwdriver to get those out of there. And as you can see on the base itself, it says Batman Returns movie. And just looking at it, it's a very, very nicely detailed model for what it is. It's basically a variant of the first issue, from what I understand. But it's cool nevertheless, especially to have these bars coming out of it. This has always been my favorite Batmobile, which is essentially the same one from the first movie. So I thought it'd be worth picking this up. I am not a subscriber of this collection, but you know, it's definitely worth picking up an issue here and there if the situation warrants it. So yeah, definitely check this out if you can. If you're a fan of Batman, then this is definitely for you. If you're a fan of both the Keaton Batman movies, then this is definitely for you. If you love superhero cars in general, this is definitely for you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to sharing more things with you in the future. Catch you later.